Okay, this morning we're going to do the last three problems on our PowerPoint. So we're on slide number 21. We're going to find the perimeter of a compound figure and the area of a compound figure. So a compound figure means it's just a figure that's made up of more than one shape. So if you look here, and I drew a line across here, you can see that this is a rectangle down here. And if I went straight across here, this would be a rectangle here. So compound figures mean they're made up of more than one. So this is made up of two rectangles. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is find the perimeter of that compound figure. So what we want to do is make sure that we don't miss any sides because it's really easy to do that. So I'm going to start counting sides. This is side 1. This is side 2. Oh, there's no number there. Side 3. There's no number there. Side 4. Side 5. Side 6. And I'm back to 1 again. Okay, so I now know I have 6 sides, and I don't know what all those sides are. So if I look here, I have 16, 10, 8, 4, but I don't know what this and this is. Now to find this one, I'm looking in the vertical direction this way. I know that from here to here is 10. And I know from here to here is 4. So if I keep going straight down, I take 4 away from 10, I get 6. So this distance is 6 here. It's the same as this one here. So I'm at 6. So the distance from here to here is 4, 6, the same as 10 over here. We do the same thing going this direction. If I know from here to here is 16, and I know from here to here is 8, then this little part here must also be 8, because 8 plus 8 equals 16. So this is 8. All right, so now I want to find my perimeter by adding up 6 sides. So we have 10 plus 8 plus 4 plus 8 plus 6 plus 16. And I'm just going to count to make sure I have 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm just going to use my calculator. And I get 10 plus 8 plus 4 plus 8 plus 6 plus 16. I get 52. So the perimeter is 52, and I look over here and it's feet, and remember it's just a distance, so then it's just 52 feet. Okay, we're going to use the same idea for area of a compound figure. So when we're looking at area, I'm going to break this thing up into 2 separate figures. So I'm going to break it up into a rectangle going this way. So I have this rectangle down here, and I have this rectangle over here. I'm going to use a different color so you can see the difference. So I have area of 1, and let's call that the small one. So that's a small one here. Is base times height. Base is 8, and the height is 4. So that's 32. And it is feet. And because it's area, it's feet squared. Now we have the area of the big. And that's base times height. Base is 16. And the height is 6. Okay, so if I do 6 times 16, I believe I get 96. Let's double check that just to make sure, because I've been known to make mistakes, especially in the morning. So 16 times 6, it is 96. Okay, so now what we're going to do is add those 2 sections together. Area of big plus area of small is equal to 96 plus 32 is equal to 128 feet squared. Okay, we've got 2 more problems to do, and both of these are the same type of problem. We're looking for the area of the shaded region. So this shaded region right here is a rectangle. But we don't want this part right here because it's not shaded. So first we're going to find the area of the big rectangle. So area of the big is equal to base times height. This is 14 times 11. Okay, 14 times 11 is 154. Okay, so that is the area of the shaded region, including that part. We want to get rid of that part, though. So let's find the area of the small. Base times height. The base is 9, and the height is 10, so we have 90. So we have here 154 inches squared, and here we have 90 inches squared. We want to take the big and subtract that white part. So area of big minus area of small equals 154 minus 90. That would be 64 inches squared. That's the area of the shaded region. The last slide that we're going to do is slide number 23. We want to find the area of the shaded region. Again, we're going to find the area of the, in this case, it's square first. So area of a square is equal to side squared. One of the sides is 20, and so is the other. Side squared is 400, and that's kilometers squared. Now I want to find what the area of the circle is, because I want to take that circle away and then just leave that small amount. Okay, so area of the circle is equal to pi r squared. Remember, on your slide, that means you can grab this and move it down here. Is equal to pi 10 squared. That's where I got the 10 from right here. That's 100 pi kilometers squared. Now we can leave that in pi until we're all done. So we're going to do just what we did last time. We're going to take the square, so area of the square, minus area of the circle, and that should give us that little part right there, 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 and there. Okay, so the area of the square is 400 minus 100 pi. So I'm going to use my calculator. I do 400 minus 100, and so that we're all using the same numbers, we're going to do times 3.14. And we get 86. So the area of the shaded region is equal to 86. Okay, so again, what you're giving me on all of these slides is you're not doing all of this work out. You're going to give me, and I'm going to write it down here always. Number one, information. Number two, the formula you need. And in this case, we needed two formulas. We needed a square, and we needed the one for area of a circle. And number three, the answer with the correct units. Okay, so every problem is the same. Information, formula, answer. Information you're going to give me, side of the square. The radius, you're going to need that. So let's practice what this would look like. So let's put it right beside it so you can see it. So the information here would be side is 20. You need the radius, which is 10. That's the information we need. Number two, for formulas, we needed pi r squared is equal to area, and we also needed side squared. That's second formula. And then the third thing you're giving me is the answer, and the answer was 86 kilometers squared, which I should have written that up here, and let me put that in, kilometers squared. So this is what's going inside the box. It's always the same. Information, formula, answer. Information, formula, answer. Okay,